Hello, hello everyone. My name is Mohammed Hatem. I'm an assistant lecturer, Faculty of Science, Tanta University in Egypt. I'm pleased to introduce you to the lesson of today. It's about using Python in exploring datasets. But before I go through this lesson, I'd like to know your names and your specification and why did you choose to join this nano degree program. Okay, so let's start using Python in exploring a dataset. As usual and as you learned before, first of all, we need to import the right packages to deal with the dataset. So we usually use pandas. We write import pandas as pd, and also we will need the package MatplotLib to use it in the visualization of this data. And we will need to add this package using the magic line matplotLib inline. So this is the first line of our lesson to explore the dataset we are going through. I've chosen to explore a dataset that's available online, and it's actually about movies database. So we can read this database like this, movies underscore that data frame, because we will need to import this database into suitable data frame so we can explore it using Python. pd read csv, and the name of this database is movies database, but it's actually available online, so we will need to provide Python with link http bit.ly/imdb ratings. Yeah, so we now thanks for permission to connect to the internet to bring this database. Now we have imported this movies database into movies data frame. We can take a short look or a short snap about this data frame or database. You can write it like this: movies underscore df dot head, and see, voila, we have the table with database that we just imported from the internet. Actually, we have only 5 rows because this is the default situation for the head attribute, and we can see there are the index column and this column called store rating, title, then content rating, then genre, duration, and actors list. Okay, let's explore this database much further. First thing we can do is to know the data types, the types of the data that are stored in these columns. We can know it using this statement, movies df dot d types. See, the first column store rating is a float, the second one title is an object which is actually referring to a string, content rating is also an object, genre is an object, and duration is integer, and actors list is object. What about more exploration? And in this time we can explore, for instance, the genre column. We can see how many categories are there and what are these categories, and we can also know more information about this using this statement. Movies df. Okay, we want to explore genre column, so we write it this way, and we can describe using attribute describe. As you see, we have the count. The count means the number of values, the number of non-null values. Okay. Unique means the unique categories that are there. We have 16 unique categories. Top, which means the top category that has the most number of movies, and the frequency of that most common category. What about knowing more information about genre, for example? What about knowing how many movies are in each categories? Let's see. Movies underscore df genre value counts, and voila, we have the drama category is the most dominant one with like 278 movies. Then the comedy category, the action, the crime, and so on. The last one is fantasy. Interesting. What if we want to know the percentages of each category regarding to the whole number of movies? Yeah, we can use the same statement we just wrote here. We can just copy it, then paste it, but we will add this argument, normalize equals true. So here's the result. You can see each category has its own percentage in front of it. Okay, what if we want to plot these values, these percentages? What if we want to make a data visualization for these values, for these percentages? Again, we can just copy this statement and paste it. Then after, and the end of this line, we can add this attribute, which is plot, and we have to write the kind of this plot, which is in this case we can use bar plot, and I prefer to make the size much bigger so the data can be much clearer. Let's say it's 10 by 10, and here we go. You can see our data set is visualized in a bar chart. We can change it. We can just make it pie chart like this. We can take the same statement, copy it, and then paste it, and instead of bar we can just write pie. Let's see what will happen. Here we go. But I think bar chart is much better, so let's stick with the bar chart. Okay. What if I want to make an array including all the categories of the genre. Okay, we can write it like this way: movies underscore df genre unique, like this. What if I want to know the number of these unique values? Instead of counting them manually, I just can write it like this and add the letter n before unique, referring to the number of unique values, then shift enter, voila, we have the number of unique values, which is 16. What if I wanted to go much deeper in exploration of this genre column? What if I wanted to know how many movies from each category are passed or are rated or are rated for older people or not rated at all? We can do it like this. We can write pt curves tab for curves tabulation. Then we have to open this parenthesis. Then we write the two columns that we are going to make cross tabulation between them. First one is always df genre, and the second one is concentrating. Okay. Oh, it's the name of the data frame is movies underscore live. Then shift enter, and here we go. We have this cross tabulation. It's really interesting and useful, and we can use it a lot in different data sets. So we, as you see, the genre, action for instance, the content rating, there are 3 movies that are approved, 1 that has a G rating, 1 that has a GP, and so on. And so this is the end of the lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed what you just watched and you have learned how to make an expression for a dataset. Please, if you have any question, you can just ask it right now, or you can contact me later. Wish you all the best and good luck. Bye bye.